Today is, good grief, I don't even know how many parts this is going to be. So I'm starting in my kitchen. This is the first day of my week's worth of vacation from work. So I guess let me show you what I've gotten done so far. I really want to work on my kitchen, so let me show you this. Okay, so this is the window and the sink is under it, and that's my dish drain. But I've got all this extra space. If you see, the cabinets go all the way up, and if you look in there, they go all the way to the ceiling on the inside as well. I just had kind of a bunch of junk up there, and of course this is the dishes that we use every day, dishes. So what I've done is pulled down whatever I had up here, and then in this one, this is the corner. This is just a corner cabinet here, and it kind of goes deep down in there, so whatever goes back in there almost gets lost. So what I need to put there is something I want to keep, but that I will rarely use. So I pulled down everything from these cabinets here on the top shelf, and then I've started on these. This right here is those are my refillable mugs, the Coke Freestyle mugs that I got from Universal. We got those about 2 years ago when Universal reopened after the pandemic, and we were annual pass holders, and for a short time annual pass holders could get these for free with their meal. So I came home with 6 of those. There's another one like that one somewhere. It'll turn up in my tossing of the house, but that was the prettiest one. But then but I keep these because I can reactivate these the next time I go back to Universal. So I got the cups stacked up and the lids right there. And then over here I've just got various water bottles. Okay, sorry, got interrupted. So yeah, this, I did pull everything down, but I've started to reorganize. These are the portable, like, water bottles or whatever. And the good ones, I've tossed some of the older ones that are bad or whatever, and we don't like them. But I've got, as I come across other mugs like this or something similar, I'll put that there. These lower ones, the lower 2 cabinets, see, this is where I keep my coffee stuff, and this is tea. And yes, it's a mess, but right now I'm concentrating on just the top shelves. Over here, let me open this. This is over the microwave, which is over the stove. I just cleaned all this out. So, and this is another place that's just the one big cabinet, and it's, you know, you got a cord in the way there. So I don't know. I'll figure out something to put there because it is good storage space. So what I'm trying to do is clear out as much of my upper cabinet, the top shelves, that I can for pantry storage, long-term storage. And here's the one to the right of the microwave and the stove. Now, you know, again, these are all my spices and everything, y'all. I've got a lot, but I have cleared out those top shelves there. Over here, I'm still working on this. I gotta get all that out, and that one's like on the other side. This is that deep shelf where things get lost. So, but all this is going to come down, and over here on this side too. And these are just, I gotta sort through that, but that's another project later on. I'm working on the top shelf right now. Okay, this is my refrigerator, and I've got this cabinet above. This cabinet I'm keeping like it is, but I do need to get in here and, you know, reorganize it a little bit. This is basically my baking station where all my baking pans are, sheet pans, muffin tins, cake pans, racks, and I just need to get up here and do a little bit of purging and a lot of reorganizing. But that's gonna stay, that I'm keeping this function like this because I like this being my baking station. And let me show you why. Y'all, I'm only 5 feet tall, so but I use this a lot, but it works well because I like how it's real deep and it's real tall and I can fit anything in here. But the reason that this works for me, let me show you this. Oh, we'll go down here. This is my refrigerator. Y'all, I got this this little step ladder. Ordered it from the Sears catalog in 1981. Yeah, I had this forever. I'll tell you the story about that in just a second. Let me tell you about my little step stool, step ladder, whatever it is. It's just 2 steps. The top is a cushion, so you can also use it as like a seat. But when I was pregnant with my first child, I lived all alone. I was 18 years old, and what I had, the only chairs that I had in my home had wheels on them. It was like, this was like, you know, like when I was in high school, my dad bought this kitchen table and chairs, and the chairs all had wheels. It was just, they had these little caster wheels on them, vinyl chairs, and very late 70s style. And I had no solid chair, and the bigger I got, the more I got scared. I'm like, how in the world am I going to change a light bulb? Because I'm short. I can't reach anything. So I had a Sears catalog, and my dad had given me his Sears. He had moved away. He had got transferred. He was active duty military at the time, active duty Army. So he had been transferred. And I had his Sears credit card, and I said, let me see, because, you know, you just would go to Sears and get a catalog. So you sit down with that catalog, it's like that thick, and I found me this step ladder, step stool, and so I ordered it at Sears and went and picked it up. Y'all, that thing, I got it in fall of 1981, and that step stool has been the best thing, one of the best purchases I've ever made. I don't even know how much it cost, but it folds up flat. But most of the time now I just leave it open because I drag it around the kitchen. It just stays in my kitchen. I drag it around to, if I need something up there or over yonder, I just drag it around. I go up those 2 steps and I can reach anything. I can reach, if I want to like clean my air vents or whatever, I can reach that. I can just, you know, change any light bulb. And so everywhere, I mean, I've moved, I couldn't tell you how many times I've moved over the years, but that little step stool has gone with me everywhere. I've always had it since, like I said, since 1981. But okay, let's continue on. All right, so these are some of the items that I pulled down from these upper cabinets. Y'all look at this. This is those things that you make homemade popsicles with, and you know, like that. And it's got the little straw, so you can, you know, suck it from the straw as it melts, because it, you know, my baby is not a baby. My baby is 20. But I do have a grandson that's about to be 5. So I'm thinking of taking these to my daughter and see if she wants the little homemade popsicle thingies. Because they have a new house that they bought last year. And over twice the square footage that they used to, of the house they used to rent. So she might need something like this for her child. And this is also a cool little thing. This is you have an ice cream cone, you just drop the whole thing down in here, and instead of it dripping, this keeps the drips in here and keeps the child's hand contained. Yes, he's a boy, but shoot, that's a useful little thing. And I haven't, you know, this was from when my daughter was, what, 4 or 5? So this was just up in the cabinet. We're not going to use this again. So I might as well take it to my daughter, who does have a small child. Those little, the little things up here, where the top of the cabinet where everything gets lost, that's where I'm going to put something like this. This is a really heavy vase. This is a decanter that my dad gave me. Well, I'll never use it, but I don't want to get rid of it because my dad gave it to me. And things like that are what I'm going to put back in that hole where I don't need access. Oh, and this. This right here is my mother's china. It's her gravy boat. And from that same set is like this little platter. Her china. And let's see if it's got it on here. Let me see. What is that? Bavaria, Germany. Yeah, see, I was born in Germany, so that's where my mother, I'm sure that's where my mother got this from. But that's what kind of china this is. So, these are the only two pieces I had. She died in a house fire, so I don't really have a whole lot of hers, but these are hers. And I don't ever intend on using them, but I am going to keep them. So they're going to go back in that cabiner's hole on that top shelf in my cabinet. Okay, I got this mess. Let me think about it. Okay, I thought I'd show you this. So here I'm working on all these upper shelves on the top of these cabinets. This is my dish drain. Love it. Goes over the sink. This cabinet is all medicine cabinet stuff. I really have to go through this whole thing and probably throw the majority of it away, but that'll be another cabinet right there. It's that third shelf, that top shelf in there that I can utilize for something else. So yeah, I need to go decide where, well, let's see, what have I got? I've got over here, see, I found all these. See, these were stored away. I didn't realize I had them, but these are, you know, like leftover containers. And I've got some more here. And I've got some more here. And lids for everything. And these are glass bowls here. Glass containers, leftover containers with the little vent thing. I got these for free at Ramey's. You want to come be in the video, dear? Oh, well then go away. She doesn't want to be in the video, so that means she doesn't get to. But see, I just had these thrown in a basket and in the top of that cabinet, but they were not being used, so I need them in another place. So, well, let me get rid of the things like this that will not be going back into any cabinet. Yeah, gotta like get ready some kind of box to take to my daughter. Okay, so I thought I would show you what I've got done today. I've got all of the top shelves done. Oh, up on my step ladder. And I've got those two big things in the back. I'm not getting rid of those, but y'all, I don't use them. This other little cavity here, I'm not getting rid of this, but I don't use this. I've had this. It's broken, but I've had this forever. I love this thing. So yeah, I'm keeping that. And I'm keeping this Disney refillable mug from '07, which was my baby girl's first Disney World trip. This is a pitcher, like a Kool-Aid pitcher or whatever, that my mother used for my first birthday. We were still in Germany. And that's like a creamer, and there's the coffee pot, and I've got a vase from when I had my last baby. That was in the flowers that I got at the hospital were in that vase. So, you know, these are things I just don't want to get rid of, but I don't need them, and they're going to fill this hole here. So, yeah, that cabinet's done. Over here on this cabinet, not a whole lot of difference from the last time I showed it, but I mean, I've got like a Bubba Gump souvenir cup, and I added this one of these like shake things with the little ball in the bottom. So I'm not organizing any of this lower mess, although it needs it. And so far over here on this, I've put nothing. Let me show you, whoops. Let me show you what else I got. Okay, so nothing up there, but it is cleared out. And over here, this section is actually cleared out, and there's that hole on this side. This is the inside of the U. So let me kind of back up so you can see. So I've got, here's my window, and the cabinets go all the way around. This is the stove area, and then they start to cut back around. I've still got a bunch of crap on my counter, but it's that hole for when the cabinets turned the corner. So I've got nothing in any of that, and matter of fact, I cleaned the bottom and the middle of this, and I didn't take that out. I may need it, I may not, I don't know. I did sort through, and I've got these are my wide mouth jars that I use, and I've got somewhere, oh yes, I haven't put them up yet. I've got these that I use for like when I make homemade salad dressing and that, and this fits on top of them. And here's my rings and lids for my jars. And as far as everything else goes, I still need to go through all that, but the main goal for right now was clearing out all of this top shelf, this third shelf all the way around. And I've got it cleared out, and the only place that I don't have it cleared out is over here in the medicine cabinet, but that's okay. This is not, I'm not tackling this at all today. Well, y'all, I had to stop for today. It's getting close to dinner time, and I needed to get stuff picked up and put away. And y'all, I've purged a lot of things. I got taken out 2 trash bags already just from this area. That's, you know, that's just a tiny little declutter. But yeah, I needed to get the stove cleared off because it won't be long I need to start cooking. But yeah, that's it for this little first little clean out and trying to reorganize my kitchen. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.